Hello everyone, welcome back to another league racing video. This league is URFL. It's a two-tiered league in F123 at least. They do F124 as well. But for round 2, this is Abu Dhabi. I lost the VOD for round 1, so I can't upload that unfortunately. I will post the results up here. It wasn't a terrible race. Weather made things interesting, and the gaps at the end were quite big. If you are enjoying these league racing videos, please like this video and subscribe, of course, if you haven't already. Maybe comment if you want to see any new things or maybe some more in-depth things with these league races. But anyway, let's get into it, into qualifying. So I'm doing another lap here on some used softs. Same ones I used in my bank run, and you can see we've got 2 purple sectors, and we're about 1.1 seconds up, which is quite a good improvement. We're currently sitting at P9 with a 23.7, so we are on track to a 23.6, which I think would be provisional pole at this point, but we go wide in the double left-hander just to validate. So coming to the end of the pit lane, there goes Soup. I think he's starting a lap or finishing one, can't really remember. Yeah, we'll come into the pit lane and we'll do another run for the final on some fresh tyres as Soup tries overtaking me in the pit lane. I went really cautious through the double left-hander here, but we have got the same improvement that we did before on the used tyres. So looking at it, it's not a great improvement when you think that we were quicker on used than new, but it's a 1.3 second improvement. That sticks us in P3 with a 22.4. And there is your grid. The man on pole, Belingo slash Timbash, Frodo P2, and myself, all quite close. Soup just behind, and then the Williams at DW10. But it is 5 lights out, and away we go. Pretty decent launch from what I can remember. Went really cautious here as Frodo breaks a bit early, meaning he got a bit of a slow exit, and I wasn't too happy. Either way, we're all still really close as the Williams and the Alpine go side by side, and it allows us 4 to just pull over a second gap within the first lap already, which is absolutely huge for this race, as it's less people to worry about with the DRS. But I did want to have a look down here, but I think Frodo was burning just to try and catch up to Timbash a little bit, so I just turned off the battery and waited until the chicane, breaking it a little early. Soup coming right up close. Soup really struggling with downforce. Well, not downforce, but he's struggling with straight line speed this race. You'll see that a bit later on. Do have another think about moving Frodo, kind of sit behind. Go a little bit wide, hoping he can get a better exit. But, he's still pulling, so he must still be burning. Double sector 2, though, not sure how much I believe that. Quite decent entry to these, tight corners. As Frodo here, it's a bit of a snap, loses a bit of traction. I just take the move and take the free position. And work myself back up to Timbash. Lap 3 DRS enabled, DRS open. Going to use a small bit of battery, but with the DRS and slipstream should just be able to go right around the outside of Timbash. As I do, he does fight a little bit. I go a little bit wide, try and leave him as much space as possible, which is good. And now that I've got the inside, I get the shorter run and take the move. Quite an easy position.
It might just be that powerful.
And on lap 4, Timbash now with the slipstream DRS, he just swoops past me. I'm just going to let him go, there's no real point fighting it. I think it's quite a big thing in Abu Dhabi. You're just going to see a lot of people overtaking down the second straight, mostly between me and Timbash. Just trying to work together and pull away from the 2 McLarens. And it's kind of mostly all this what race was, just overtaking down the second DRS zone. As Belingo, Timbash even, he's going to come down my inside again. We're not really gaining much time from this, but it's better than just not overtaking at all. Lap 14. Oh, I'm trying to think what happened. Lap 14, I come into the pits. The mediums, they were good, but they're just not performing how I wanted them to. He's come in as Frodo actually spins coming into the pit lane.
No, he's good, but he's spun. It's gonna be
I'm not sure. I think he does. Yeah, he does drive back on track as far as I'm aware. I don't think he reset. Resetting would give a penalty as he comes into the pits, but he's gonna have I think an 8-second gap to the pack now, and that kind of puts him out of it, or 9 second even, as I come out the pit lane overtake this Williams with the DRS. Despite both of us having DRS, I just had more straight line. A bit later on the brakes, of course, than Chef up in front, and I'm going to get the better exit with the fresher hard tyres.
Oh my god, I've already clipped.
Just go right past him with DRS and ERS. Kind of squeezing it there. There could have been a crash there, but no. Lap 16, we did undercut Belingo, of course. He now goes on to the medium compound tyres. And as he comes out the pit lane, we've got a 1.5 second gap, or 1.5 near enough second gap to him. There's still a Williams who hasn't put that Soup's behind. About a second. Lap 18, Belingo's already caught up to me. So it only took about 2 laps for that gap to shrink down, and he's just going to fly past me with the DRS. I will, of course, get it for the next straight, but with those fresh mediums, he's just going to have such a better run through here. As we see Artemis, the Alpine, spun around in the chicane. I think we lapped him about 3 times this race. And despite the DRS, I think Timbash was burning his battery here just to try and break the DRS. And I do wish I'd used my ERS a bit more, because once I lost the ERS, I just couldn't get back into it. Lap 19, that gap's on 1.7 seconds. I'm just not gaining anything. I'm not in DRS. Nothing I can do. It's now 4 seconds just on lap 23, and now Soup's caught up to me on the mediums. Plan was with him just to try and work together and catch up to Belingo. And, you know, I could afford to let Soup go in front with his penalty as long as I stayed within 3 seconds of him. At 24, Soup's going to go around the outside. I lift off here and just let him go. But he is blinking. He hasn't got battery, which is kind of important for us to catch up as lap 28. And here's Artemis again. He's having a shocking race. 3 laps down at this point. It's only lap 28.
Way! Good save.
I don't know if you're passing me or not.
Nah, I was trying to stay behind you so I can get DRS again.
3.2 miles of racing.
They're gonna fly all the way to the checkered flag.
Should we recreate Abu Dhabi 2021?
Yeah, I'm close enough to do it.
Do you want to recreate it?
I'm close enough to do it. Come on, wait, come on.
He's going to make the lunge down the inside. Hamilton sees it coming. It's a late.
Oh, he's gonna weave like crazy.
He's gonna weave like crazy. Oh, I got DRS. Yes! All the way. Verstappen stayed ahead. I've actually gone deep just like Verstappen. Does Lewis Hamilton have enough? Here he comes!
Fuck yeah, right there. Holy shit.
To the outside! This isn't Abu Dhabi 21! What is this?
This is Abu Dhabi 2021 should have gone. I hope you don't get like penalised for that fucking weaving.
Nah, it shouldn't be. We both knew what we were doing, so it's like, why penalise us? Lewis Hamilton doesn't get denied his 8th World Championship! As Crofty said, there can only be one. Lewis Hamilton. I will take a P3. I will take a P3. I'm happy with that. Come on.
Here's the order for today's race. It's Timbash who wins by over 5 seconds. Second place, it's myself. Third is Soup running off the podium. Frodo, after his spin, 9 seconds back from his teammate. P5 Monk, P6 Chef, P7 it's the Williams of DW, Throne, Artemis, and TJ running off the points, although he didn't finish, so it'd be Artemis running off the points.